Leaving an injured person alone. The first way is carrying in the arm. This is used when the victim is unable to walk. It is useful when carrying him across a short distance or when placing him on a chair or bed. This method generally works with a child or a very light person. Assist to walk. This can be done if the injured person can walk or hop on one leg or is using a crutch. The rescuer needs to adjust his own walking motion in order to help the victim maintain his own balance.
Pack strap carry. This type of carrying is used for moderate distance. Here the weight of the injured person rests wholly on the back of the rescuer. The hands of the injured person are in palms down position to avoid injury to his wrist, elbows and shoulder.
Shoulder pull. The rescuer pulls the injured person by grasping his shoulders or shirt. The head of the injured person is supported by the rescuer's hand. Moving an injured person with a helper. The human crutch. If the injured person is conscious, he can use the rescuers as a pair of crutches. If he is unconscious, the rescuers will have to grasp his belt or waistband.
Forehand seat. This method is for carrying a fully alert victim. The victim is required to place his arm around the shoulder of each rescuer to keep his balance.
Fireman's crawl. If the injured person cannot stand and the room is filled with smoke, the fireman's crawl is useful. The injured person holds onto the rescuer's shoulder while he is being carried out with the crawling rescuer. If the injured person is unconscious, then the rescuer can tie the injured person's hands together and place them at the back of his head. Fore and aft method. One rescuer grabs the victim from behind at the midsection. The other rescuer is between the victim's legs, grabbing both the victim's knees.
Chairlift. This is a good way of carrying an injured person up and down the stairs or through a narrow alley of an uneven area. The victim is seated on the chair. The chair is carried by two rescuers with the chair tilted backward.
Hammock carry. Two or more rescuers get on both sides of injured person. Their hands go under the injured person to grasp the wrist of the rescuer on the opposite side. The rescuers at the end will have a free hand to hold the head or legs of the victim. The injured person is carried horizontally.
This is how we make a blanket stretcher. First, place the blanket on the ground. Place the pole about half a meter from the middle of the blanket. Fold the short end of the blanket over the pole. Place the second pole about half a meter, depends on the width of the victim from the first pole. Lastly, fold the remaining blanket over the second pole. Two or four rescuers can carry the stretcher with the injured person. They should lift up the stretcher at the same time and keep the victims as level as possible.